Hello everyone and welcome to 30 Days of Java. It's day 16 now and today we'll be discussing about polymorphism in Java. Our agenda for this video would be to first understand what polymorphism is and what are its types. Then we'll look at function overloading and overriding. So let's begin. Polymorphism allows objects of different types to be treated as objects of common superclass through inheritance, enabling more flexibility and extensibility in code. It's like a superhero with multiple disguises. Just as a superhero can take on different appearances and powers depending on the situation, in Java, polymorphism allows objects to be treated as instances of their parent class, even if they are actually instances of subclasses. In simple words, it's the ability of an object to behave differently in different scenarios. There are two main types of polymorphism in Java: compile time, that is static polymorphism, and runtime, that is dynamic polymorphism. Static polymorphism is resolved during compile time and are achieved through method overloading and operator overloading, whereas runtime polymorphism is resolved during runtime and are achieved through method overriding. Method overloading occurs when there are multiple methods in the same class with the same name, but different parameters. Java decides which method to execute based on the parameters passed to it during compile time. As shown in the example, there are three methods named add under the same class calculator. The only difference between them is the number of arguments that they take or the type of arguments. One of the main benefits of using method overloading is it removes the need for providing new names to every method, which has similar functionality, as it is known among programmers that naming variables and method is one of the toughest things in any programming language. Method overriding occurs when a subclass provides a specific implementation of a method that is already provided by its superclass. The method in the subclass must have the same name, same parameter, and same return type as the method in the superclass. Java decides which method to call based on the actual object at runtime. Let's see both of them in action in IntelliJ. Let's now first understand how function overloading works in Java. So for that, we'll create a new class under SASI folder and name it dog. Now this class would have three methods with same name. We'll type in public void eat food. This would output eating in the console. Now we'll copy this method and paste it again. Now the second method would have the same name but different arguments. So it would have int num as an argument, and we'll append this num in the string that it's outputting. Now we'll create another method, and this time we'll use string to type as an argument. So this would output eating space whatever the food type is. Now if I go back to my main program and create an object of dog class, now if I type in dog.eatFood, this would call up the first method, that is this one. If I run this program, you can see it printed out eating in the console. But if I type in 2 here and then run this program, it prints out eating 2, that is from second method. And finally, if I give it a string saying fish and then run this program, it would print out eating fish, that is the third method here. If I put up a breakpoint here and then click on debug, Then press step into. You can see it went into the third method, that is eat food, that has a string as an argument type. So let's press F10 and you can see it printed out eating fish. That's method overloading. You can have various methods of same name, but their method signature would be different based on the number of arguments that it has and the type of arguments. Now let's extend this example to understand about function overriding in Java. So for that, we'll create another class here and name it animal. Now this class would have only one method, that is public void make sound, which would output sout hello world. Now I'll make the dog class extend this animal class by typing extends animal. Now if I go back to my main program, then remove this part and then type in dog dot make sound and then run this, it would print out hello world in the console. That is basic inheritance. It just inherited the make sound method from animal class. But if I want to change the implementation of make sound because a dog doesn't say hello world, then I can override that method in the dog class. So for that, I'll just need to type in @override and then public void make sound, which would output woof woof in the console. Now if I run the same program again, it would print out woof woof because we have provided a specific implementation of make sound for dog class. That is why it is not picking up the implementation from the superclass, that is animal. This is known as method overriding in Java. We had a method that was inherited from the superclass, but we overridden its specific implementation. In method overriding, the function signature should be same as the superclass. If you see here, in animal class, the make sound method doesn't take any arguments. And same thing happens in dog class. The method signature should be same for method overriding, whereas for method overloading, it can be different, except for the name, that should be same. As always, we'll end this video with a quote that says, "The past is the past. We cannot indulge ourselves in memories and destroy the present." Thank you for watching and have a great day.